Hey everybody. So if my voice crackles a little bit, I'm apologizing beforehand because yes, I have laryngitis. Tail ends of it. I had bronchitis for 3 weeks. Count them, 3 weeks. And okay, I'm having a good voice time right now. And ended up with laryngitis, so my voice goes in and out, especially when I talk a lot. So, hey everybody, um, I'm glad to be back in the land of a voice and being able to actually talk more than 2 seconds without coughing. But today I wanted to talk about tools, ADHD-friendly tools to run your business. In particular, here we go. I want to talk about my three favorite ADHD-friendly tools for my business and why they're important and all that. So before I get started, my name is Omega. I'm the ADHD Biz Chick, and I talk about all things with business and ADHD and how to make your business ADHD friendly. And so because of that, I want to talk about the three top tools needed to have a profitable ADHD friendly business. So the first tool that I'm going to talk about is a CRM. So what's a CRM? A CRM is a customer relationship management system. And what it does is as you get customers, as you get prospects and leads, you're able to put it into the CRM, and that helps you track your feedback, like your follow-up and all that. Why is that important especially for someone with ADHD? One, the fortune is in the follow-up. So you need something that's going to remind you of the follow-up, allow you to put notes in there, and just watch the customer journey. So from the business aspect. From the ADHD aspect, our working memories, let me say that, our working memories are crap. Absolute crap. It's not something that generally we can entirely control. Part of it is just how our brains are designed. And so because of that, knowing that our working challenges with working memory is a common symptom, a common trait, ADHD trait in both men and women, you got to have a system or a tool in place that compensates for that, so that you're not losing leads, you're not tracking, you're not making sure that you know where your leads are in the customer journey and all that good stuff. So a CRM is, I would say it's crucial. I don't know how you run an online business, especially an online business, without a CRM. And so then that leads to the second one. The second one is an autoresponder. So what's an autoresponder? It is some software where you are able to hold the emails, name, email, contact information of your different leads. And then on top of that, you're able to send them emails automatically. So from a business aspect, this is important because one, the fortune is in your follow-up, right? So you need the way to have contact with your leads and nurture that relationship with them. You're engaging with the audience, engaging with them so that as you're building that relationship, you can eventually sell to them. Why is this also important from an ADHD perspective? It's important from an ADHD perspective because one, again, our memories are crap. Our working memories are crap. And so we need a system that's going to allow us to nurture that relationship without us having to remember to send emails every single day. So, or however your regular schedule is, 3 times a week, once a week, whatever. So however you send those emails, how often you send those emails, you need a system that does that. The beauty of the autoresponder is when you create your email series, because you want to send, a series of emails. You just set it, to, set it to do so. You send like a day or two later, however your schedule goes, you send out the first one, then you send out the next one, so on and so forth. And so doing that, setting that up is great for an online business because one, you're nurturing that relationship. Two, if you have ADHD, your working memory is crap. And so you have something that's going to be in place, whether you remember to, regardless if you remember to send the email, the system is doing it for you. It also, from a business aspect, most autoresponder softwares have tagging system or tagging mechanism so that you can segment your list. So that way you're sending different types of email to different types of customers who may have engaged at some point, so that's like all the benefit. And then ultimately the other number one benefit of an autoresponder in your business is it's the one asset that you own. We don't own Facebook. We don't own Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We don't own any of it. If they shut down tomorrow, we don't have a list, an email list, then we don't have a way to communicate with our customers. So that's why the autoresponder is important again, because that's your list. That's where your list is housed. And then my final tool for the day that I think is absolutely essential is, and I know this one might be controversial, an AI copywriter. What is that? And why is it important, both from a business aspect and from the ADHD aspect? And AI copywriter is some software that you can put prompts in or give instructions to, and it will write your first draft of whatever it is. So it could be a Facebook post. It could be your landing page. It can be your lead magnet, your ebook, the content for your ebook. It can be your emails. You name it, it can write it. And it's not to replace your writing, but it's to get you started, right? So from a business aspect, it's important to send out communication, either your emails. It's important. Content is important. So emails. If you are a YouTuber or a TikToker, your scripts. If you're promoting or selling something, you usually need a sales page or a landing page. So all those things require copy. And so if you're a small business owner, you may not be able to afford a full-time copywriter. You usually can't. So these AI tools are able to get you started. They're not perfect. No, that's why you edit, put things in your voice, you fact check, but they're great to get started. And why is this important and how is this connected? Why is it so ADHD friendly? It's so ADHD friendly because one of the struggles that we have with ADHD is getting started. Part of it is because of just how our frontal lobes are developed, and also because of the lack of dopamine. So part of it sometimes what we struggle with is that motivation to get started on things, especially if they're complicated projects or just things that we don't necessarily like to do. We may know it's important, but our dopamine is low. So that motivation, that internal motivation, we have to create it somehow. And progress is actually, ironically, is a way to build up your dopamine. And so the AI writer, that's why I love my AI writer, because it really gets me started. And so when I see the words start to flow, then it helps motivate me and get my dopamine going to allow me to be more creative and to make it more my voice and to add additional information or to retweak it and rework it so it just really sounds good for, and fits with my ideal clients. So, and in fact, if you join me in my free Facebook group tomorrow morning, I'm going to go through a demonstration of how to use my favorite AI writer to do market research. Market research is something that is important to the business. I'll talk about that more tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock Pacific time. I'll talk more about that, but it's not just why it's important, but it's how to get started, and a tool that can help what would normally take someone with ADHD hours to do, you can cut it down to maybe an hour. And that market research is the framework for your content. So it just takes, it just accelerates the amount of time that it would take you to do something, especially if you have inattentive type ADHD, or the type that's inattentive and hyperactive like me. So that was that. So there are 3 tools that I recommend. First was a CRM, customer relationship manager, then a autoresponder, and then ultimately an AI writing software. I hope that you found this valuable. Again, if you want to see an over-the-shoulder free training I'm doing tomorrow, over-the-shoulder, on how I use my favorite AI writer to do market research, then then you'll find the link to join my free Facebook group in the comments. I'll put that in the comments, and it's also on my profile. So I will see you tomorrow, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend.